Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Talbot County Business Academy Cohort 2 graduation. I'm Will Holmes, and on behalf of the Talbot County Economic Development and Tourism Office, Ms. Cassandra Van Hooser, and the WHC team, I'd like to welcome you to tonight's important event. Over the last 8 weeks, these business owners have invested 3 to 4 hours per week in class, learning the information they need to scale their businesses, add jobs, and prepare for capital. Plus, each business owner has dedicated additional time spent in one-on-ones with their program mentors. Additionally, each have given countless hours completing homework assignments and working on their cash flow projections and growth plans. They've put in the work, and tonight they will describe in 15 minutes how they plan to grow their businesses and have a major impact on the communities and the Talbot County economy. I'd like to thank Talbot County for the opportunity to work with these incredible business owners, and I encourage all our attendees and judges tonight to spread the word about this free online program as applications are open for upcoming cohorts. Thank you all very, very much. I'd like to see if our partner in this, Ms. Cassandra Van Hooser, who does an amazing job supporting this program, she's the one that makes it happen, along with her partners. I'd like to see if she has anything she'd like to say before we actually go to our breakout rooms. Ms. Van Hooser.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. It is a real pleasure to get to work with you on this. This is our second cohort. It's a little bit smaller of a group, but really powerful. So all my judges tonight, you are in for a real treat because these people have it going on. And I'm so excited about the investment we're able to make here in the Talbot County businesses. And that's thanks in large to the Midshore Regional Council and Scott Warner, who is on the call here tonight. We were able to get funding through the Rural Economic Development Fund, and the Talbot County Council approved for us to use that money partially for this program. So we're just excited to be able to offer this to our businesses. Do tell your friends because we are going to get additional funding for another cohort through the Midshore Regional Council for this winter cohort. So I'm just delighted that you're here, all of you, our participants. I start to say contestants, but our participants and also our judges. So thank you all, and we're all in for a treat tonight.
Thank you so much, Ms. Van Hooser. It's so good working with you. And it's actually really fun. I really enjoy working with you. You are awesome. So I'm going to check with Dr. Coles, who co-facilitates the program with me, to see if she's ready for us to go into our breakout rooms. Dr. Coles, are we ready? Dr. Coles puts the thumbs up. That means we are ready. So what I'm going to do right now is, what we're going to do right now, actually, I think Dr. Coles will handle the pausing of the recording in just a second. We're going to pause this recording. We do not record the actual presentations because it does have people's business owners' information regarding their businesses. We do not record that part. So when we return in this recording, this will be when after all the presentations have occurred, and we're going to hear from our judges and from our participants on their feedback on what they heard tonight, what they experienced, and also what they experienced in our program. So I'm Will Holmes, and we have the entire team at WHC, and of course, our partners at Talbot County, Ms. Cassandra Van Hooser, Mr. Scott Warner. I want to thank you all for your support and your participation. Definitely thank our judges for the work you're about to do. And of course, for all of our Talbot County cohort members, I'm so proud of you. I am fully 100% confident that you are going to do an amazing job. You've done everything you need to do. You know your numbers, and I know you're ready. So just go and show the world what you learned. And then we'll see you back here at 7:30 so they can talk about how great you are. We'll see you in a bit. All right, we are back. Thank you all so much for all of your efforts. Let's hear, let's just maybe 4 or 5 minutes of feedback from our judges. Judges, would anyone like to, I'll open the floor to judges. Anyone want to say what they saw, talk about what they saw tonight? I can call on you if you like.
I'll open up, Will.
Yes,
let's
sir.
try ladies first. And so I thought, the two presenters in our session were gave a tremendous presentation. Just a litany of information, a lot of energy, preciseness, focus. We had a good time in our session.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Smoot. With MMG, and our next judge.
Well, I can add, we had 3 presenters in our group, and I'll echo Tim's sentiments, the preciseness, understanding their numbers, where they've been, where they're going, how they're going to get there, was just incredible. And to see folks that are growing and intending to grow and mapping out their path to get there is really enlightening, and I'm really glad to see it.
Thank you, Ms. Mears. I appreciate you for being here tonight, representing Talbot County. Very good. Let's see. Any other judges?
Now, you know, I have to say something, right?
Please do, Ms. Howard. Please
Let me
do.
tell you something. So we had 2 phenomenal presenters, right? We had Stefanie and we had Neoma. And it was phenomenal because it was educational. We truly learned some great stuff from these amazing women. And so they knew everything that WHC had to teach them. I like how they freely talked about getting out of the way themselves, right, of their business so that it can grow. So yes, this was an awesome night. These 2 amazing women, I can tell what they learned.
Fantastic. All right. Very good. It's pretty good feedback so far. How about Dr. Rondo? What did you see?
Thank you. So we have this wonderful tag team, Miss Lisa Wilson and Mr. Eddie Roberts, family tag team, continuing a business that was from a former family member, serving the community, the elderly, etc., as they're moving forward with the recreation and rebranding of one business and the build out and maturation of the other business, right? So there is just so much here. A, really joining forces together. B, kind of restarting, refreshing this historic family business from previous to be able to serve the community at a deeper level. C, the service to youth and to elderly and to everyone in between. And then this real focus on creating synergies across all of the diverse ethnic populations in their community, right? And this enrichment and building. So I just, they interwove what they were doing as a business into the positive impact that they were having across the spectrum as the community was growing, as well as kind of these basically taking care of some of these vulnerable population segments, right? So I just thought great job with regard to positioning and the impact that they're going to continue to have.
Thank you, Dr. Rhonda. All right. Very good. Very good. I'm going to ask Councilwoman Hayth, if you don't mind, you may be wrapping us up with feedback from judges.
Sure. So I had the opportunity to sit in with Neoma and Stefanie, both whom I've met before and worked with Neoma in the past. Presentations were great. Well, they were spot on. They presented their strengths. They also presented their weaknesses as well as their opportunities for future growth. So it's amazing to see what they have accomplished in this 8 weeks of this program. So I truly commend all of the businesses on behalf of the Talbot County Council, as well as Cassandra and Will and all of Will's team, some of whom I've worked with in Anne Arundel County. I think I see my friend Dr. Janetta on this as well, but amazing business consultants. So I really do encourage the business owners to reach out to some of these business strategists and business consultants once they've completed this program. But again, amazing program, amazing presentations by the two that I saw this evening. Truly appreciate being able to come on tonight.
Thank you, Councilwoman Hayes. Dr. Coles had let me know that I did not get any feedback from room 2. And also, and one other thing, but anyone in room 2, would you mind giving Judge give us some feedback on what you heard tonight?
Well, I thought Meredith said something. Did she say something from?
I did, but I don't know. Were we room 2, I guess?
Yeah, you were room 2. And we actually had 4 businesses in our group. And
Okay.
they were amazing. They you could feel the passion from each and every one of them for what they did for themselves and for the community. They knew where they were, where they wanted to go, how they were going to get there, what it was going to take. And I have never seen a group that was as prepared as these ladies were. And we had a few technical difficulties, but man, I wanted to get in there and talk to them because they were blowing my mind. And like Will said earlier, I've been in the program, the different programs from the very beginning. And I can tell you that the group that we had was top tier. Very impressed with them.
Thank you, Dr. Thurston. And Dr. Coles, that was my error. Dr. Coles didn't say we didn't have anyone. She asked me if we would like to get some more, just to make sure we got more. So my apologies, Dr. Coles. That was, I don't have my glasses on, so I misread that. I apologize for that. Also, before we go to our participants, I'd actually like to see if I can ask my good friend, Miss Jamie Winden, a past grad. I know I put you on the spot, but you're so good at explaining everything. Do you mind just, you've been out of the program a while, you were a cohort 1. Maybe give us a little feedback on like being out of the program and hearing these individuals tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that, hello, everyone. I think what's most exciting about, for me, when I took this class, it was my 11th year in business. And I said, God, I wish I would have had something like this in the first year of my business. And I think what I heard from both of the businesses in my room is that we have incredibly talented, successful businesswomen that are just trying to take to the next level. And like whatever they've done has worked. They both filled a need that they saw. So I super identified with that. Like you go, you do something, you start it, it grows, it gets going good, and you're not exactly sure what the secret to your success is other than you're damn good at what you do. And so taking a minute to pause and reflect and say, all right, there's some magic here. I've done something really well, but how do I now do it on purpose in a business way? And I think for there's many people out there, many of my friends started businesses on purpose to make money. But a lot of business owners have this more of an artistry to them or more of a passion. And sometimes that feels in conflict with the making money side. You hear everyone say, oh, I have this, but I just got to bill for it, or I got to figure out how to do that, or I have to balance. But a class like this forces you to say, the most important thing to keep this magic going is a framework that supports it while I'm here and then when I'm gone. Because when you are the founder and the heart of your company or the talent of your company, that's great and it's wonderful and it's how things start. But if you want to grow beyond it, and then, I sit here with a broken foot tonight, which anyone who knows my business, that just doesn't fly. So thank God I have a few dozen people running things, at this point. So I don't know, it's always inspiring. And I think that it's also a great gift for established business owners to connect with each other, to recognize that you're not crazy. It's not just you. It's a very, very, very hard and very admirable thing to start and to run a business and to employ people and to serve people. So I'm really grateful we have this. Thanks, Will. Thanks, Keisha. Thanks, Xan.
Thank you, Jamie. Always good to hear from you. All right. So we're going to go now to our portion where we get some feedback from our participants. So any thoughts on what you learned, your experience in the program? Floor is yours, participants. I know you're not shy, so go ahead. Anyone want to open up?
Yeah, I'll start, Will. Oh, Go ahead.
I wrote a little testimonial into my presentation, but I just wanted to say thank you for making a program that's actually relevant to our businesses. I've been to many trainings and paid for trainings and not paid for trainings, and this was one of the few that I could like legitimately come out of it and say that it was relevant. There was actually like action that resulted from it, and I'm in a better place having spent some time with you guys, and I genuinely appreciate everybody's input, expertise, and time, and certainly the people that you've gathered have made this really special and helpful, which are both, you know, hard to find independently, much less together. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Neoma. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll just say I'm very appreciative of this program that haphazardly came into my hands unbeknownst that I would even be doing such things. I've taken a lot of classes, but never really focused on a business course such as this. And it's been such an eye-opener to me that I can now probably run this business in a more proper way than when it once was years ago when I just did what I thought was the right way. So I'm really thankful to you. I'm thankful to all the cohorts that I've come in contact with and all the businesses that are local. And so I'm hoping that I can give back by using some of the resources that you've given us, because I've already taken a screenshot of Mr. Smoot. I see he's offering financing to suit your business needs. So Mr. Smoot, I'll be giving you a call and we'll kind of see where we're at to kind of get this thing launched. So it was awesome working with Dr. Farrow tonight, and she just gave us some great inspiration. I love her energy. She gave us some great informative things to think about. And so both Lisa and I are going to put our heads together and go back to the drawing board, and we just hope that we can make you proud. So I'm thankful and thankful and thankful.
Well, thank you, Mr. Roberts. Absolute pleasure getting to know you, learn about your business. I need to come and get a little shape up and everything from you when I come down to Talbot. That's for sure. I need a symmetrical though. I need,
Hey,
we'll talk about it.
I got you.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, maybe one or two more.
I would love to say something. I've spent, I think Neoma probably has too, tens of thousands of dollars on business courses, all of which told me what I had to do to run my business their way. Never once did they say, here are the tools to run it the way you want to do it. And you have done that. And that's a beautiful thing. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ms. Mueller. I appreciate that. All right, very good. Let's see if I think I have time for like maybe one more, and then we're gonna graduate.
Hey, Will?
Yes, ma'am.
If I can take the liberty, please, sir, I would like to hear from the two Ms. Wilsons that are left here, Anijah and Lisa. I'm going to put them on the spot.
Yes, ma'am. You heard the councilwoman.
Okay. All right. I was very appreciative of the class. I've learned a lot more. I have gone to so many classes over the years and, got the teaching, but nothing like this for as the cash flow, which I think I'll never forget that. And also doing the presentation, it taught me a lot. It made me look at my business totally different now. And if I've had this like years ago, or even in the middle of my, maybe like 15 years ago, I probably could have turned my business around. But now I know I can turn it around. I just have to put the work behind it and actually do it. So I'm just thankful for Mr. Will, Dr. Coles, and all the mentors that I bugged. And I have a couple more that I need to meet with. But Mr. Will, I just thank you, because I know I was on there putting in my appointment time to actually, and also I'm learning how to work the camera a little bit more with this share and all this other stuff. So I'm just thankful that I completed the graduation class.
Well, Ms. Wilson, I'm glad too. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Any challenge that we identified in our one-on-ones, you overcame it. And you did everything you need to do tonight. So, and throughout the program. So I appreciate you very much. Very good. Okay. All right. So Anijah Wilson, how about you?
Do you want me to go?
Oh, yeah, yeah. You were summoned by the councilwoman herself. You need to
So I as well, I am very much appreciative. I went into this class very stressed because I do nursing clinicals on Tuesdays, and I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to juggle all of this? But this class has been a blessing to myself, my business. I've been raving about all the things that I've learned and just opened my eyes as well as others. I was a one-woman business show. I had no experience in business. I had an idea that took off very quickly, and the foundation was never there. So I really, really appreciated this class, the mentors, all the information, and I can't wait to see what's to come for the business. So thank you.
And Ms. Wilson, you were in like 20 different classes at the same time or something like that, right?
So most days I was in clinicals in here at the same time. So it's been a lot, but it's been worth it. So thank you again.
Thank you for your commitment. We really appreciate it. Okay, so we're right at 8 o'clock. So forgive me, we're a little bit over. So bear with me. I want to ask Miss Cassandra Van Hooser if she has any words that she'd like to say on behalf of the county. And then I'll ask Councilwoman Haith if she has any words since she is here with us today. And in fact, actually, Ms. Haith, you know what? Usually I do the you are graduated part, but I would love if you did it for me at the very end, okay? Is that all right?
I am going to yield to Cassandra and let her do this. Let her do it, if you don't mind.
No,
Yeah.
hey.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yep.
So Ms. Cassandra Van Hooser, if you will wrap us up tonight by saying a few words on behalf of the county, and if you will announce that everyone has met the requirements and graduated, we'll wrap up tonight.
All right, now I'm like really nervous, but I'm so excited. I mean, some of you have overcome some amazing things just to be part of this class, and every last one of you, nobody had time to do it. And, I pulled you into it and you performed beautifully and have just been amazing. I have just raved about this class and how strong your businesses are, how strong your vision is, how strong your commitment is. And so I could not be more proud. And I've told people a number of times that of all the programs that I've done while I've been at Talbot County, I really think this one is my favorite and one of the most impactful. Thank you, Councilwoman Haith, for inspiring us to get this done. Thank you to Scott Warner for helping get us the funding for this. Thank you for all the judges, all the participants, and especially Will, you and your team. I will not wax on and get all teary-eyed over our babies all growing up and going out into the world, but I will say congratulations, you've met the requirements for this program and you have now graduated from the Talbot Works Business Academy.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Congratulations.